segue, right?
David Montgomery. Okay. I have been thinking about this. I've been, looking at fantasy football stuff here pretty soon, which little shout out. We're going to be doing some fantasy football stuff here and some new episodes coming
few
up.
weeks, yeah.
But David Montgomery is going to be in the same exact situation Jamal Williams was. And I'm telling you right now, John, I think he's 2 times as good of a player.
Yeah,
overall
you want to see it? You want to see a
Williams.
stat? You want to see a stat real quick here?
He's
I'll
a better.
share.
He catches the ball better out of the backfield. He has more burst, more big play ability. He breaks tackles better, and he can still get you those 1-2 yard runs that Jamal did. And if we use him, which I figure we will on first and second and down and in the red zone, like we use Jamal, he's a fantasy football dream.
Do you see this? Do you see this? Carries on goal to go plays in 2022. 18, Najee Harris. 19, Miles Sanders, Saquon. 21, Dalvin Cook. 22, Zeke, Joe Mixon.
23 through 37.
16 additional plays. Nobody. 38, Jamal Williams. So you talk about, and look, this is no hate on Jamal. Jamal did his job 100%. Jamal had more opportunities to score 1-yard touchdowns than anybody else in the league by a 16 opportunity margin. Yes, the dude scored a lot of touchdowns, and this is why you get David Montgomery in there.
And that speaks to my point that David Montgomery is going to get those same opportunities, but he's a better player. He's a better player than Jamal. And he's going to get other opportunities as well. So if you're a fantasy football guru, David Montgomery will probably be available in most teams, in most leagues, second and third round. He's a steal. I think he's going to be a top 4 running back fantasy football wise, period. Because he's going to get the catches mixed with Gibbs, right? And he's going to get a lot of first and second down touches like Jamal did. And then he's going to get the goal line. He's going to get the red zone.
I don't want to get too hyped up on a rookie running back, but I do genuinely believe that we are going to have the best rushing duo in the entire NFL. And I don't think it's going to be particularly close, frankly.
It helps with how many different running plays we have, how well we execute them. And
offensive line matters a ton too.
With an OC that understands how to, you can manipulate defenses by how you line up and by how you shift and by your personnel. And I do anticipate Ben Johnson using a lot of 2 running back sets where Gibbs is on the field. He might not be lined up at running back, but he sure as hell can still get the ball, hand it to him, or throw it to him. And then because when that's happening, teams are going to forget about David Montgomery, just like you see the 49ers do. If you're a 49ers fan or you're just a football fan in general, watching the 49ers, I think the Detroit Lions offense will look a lot like that in terms of their play calling, how they're lining up in formation. Because I think they're going to use Jahmyr Gibbs like Debo and interchange him just how they did with McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel and all those guys. And I think Montgomery and Gibbs are going to provide a very similar look. And Ben Johnson's a very smart guy. He's going to take from what other teams have done, and I think he's going to make it our own. And it's going to be really fun to watch, I think.